Don't do anything hasty.
Yeah, his voice definitely gets, like, higher pitched when he's in teacher mode.
Who's that? Oh, snap! It's you and Mr. Mohawk!
I like that. Like, who's that? Oh, snap! It's you and Mr. Mohawk. Like, that's a good line.
Yeah, that was weird in the last episode that she just woke up at that place. Didn't seem to comment on that.
Here he goes. Yep. Well, there it is. And they glow.
And there's the glow.
Is that the first time we see his nipples? Like, are they not glowing the first time we see them?
No.
I think they're glowing every other time.
We've seen them before. Like, that was... Like, when we first...
Yeah, probably. I just don't remember. I mean, these are early episodes, but we probably saw them before.
I love the way they use chairs in this anime.
Oh, if this is the scene I think it is. I think it might...
I forgot about that shit.
This is actually the first scene I ever saw of Kill la Kill. But I mean, I saw it was in the sub, so like it was just a bunch of Japanese and then in English nudist speech.
Well, it translates really well into English because of that. So like they don't have to change the lip movements or anything. You just nudist speech it up.
Oh, I think this might be the episode where Gamagori drives a car.
Oh,
nice. Oh,
I like this guy.
Sounds different.
Yeah,
Iori.
I
think that's his name.
He's a guy? Huh. Alright.
I think it's in the OVA episode where they go over like what all these characters do like after they just mentioned in passing like what all the characters do after high school. I think Iori is the only one who goes to college.
Yeah, I think so.
If I were to pick any piece of clothing from this anime, I would take his collar. Oh, is this his episode? Nice.
Yeah, it might also be... Because I know one of the ones we need to do again was the one where she fights Sonagam for the first time, so this could be that one too.
Cool.
I wasn't prepared for that.
Just insert I wasn't prepared for this from My Little Pony right there.
Let me fight Matoi.
Also, I love this scene, by the way. This is the episode I was thinking of, which is awesome.
Yeah.
God, that belt buckle.
True.
Hey.
Yeah.
Music.
His flashbacks.
Aw, I like him in his scarf. Gamagori had his hair down again, oh my god! He's so precious, I love him!
I have no intention of fighting you. I am ordering you to surrender, though.
Same. Not really.
Man, I wish I was that cool in my third year of middle school.
Wait, did you just stare at them so hard that they...
She used chi quotes.
Yeah, also, I think from the OVA episode, that when the Elite Four are, like, fighting their clones, like, most of them, defeat them using their strength or, powers they had already, but Nono just inexplicably, like, created a shield around herself.
Yup.
And I feel like Satsuki just did a similar thing when she defeated all those grunts.
Okay, maybe.
She used chi, says
Also,
Sonagama.
he looks really cute as a kid.
He looks the most young. Like, the rest of them...
He looks like a kid from a sports anime.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was him.
Yeah, be careful who you call ugly in middle school.
Oh my god, that's what it is. He reminds me of Hinata from Haikyuu.
I got special eyes, remember? I can't lose to her.
That is a waste of a teacup. I am disappointed.
Hey, if you're not ready to waste a teacup, then you shouldn't be going to this school.
I just imagine someone, man, the sun's really bright today. If you can't handle the sun, you shouldn't be going to this school. Like anything, if you're not happy, you just shouldn't be going to the school. Wow, I forgot that phone. It's a really old-timey phone for the school that they're in.
It's classy.
It is Mistress Ragyo.
Oh, is this the first time Ragyo shows up?
Yeah, I think this is the first time that she...
Oof. God, the Bloom and Crunch chills every time.
Revox.
Of course, we don't get much details other than that she exists, but yeah.
I can't believe it. The monkey gets first crack.
So they all have animals, right? They just call him the monkey?
No, just calls him that. Like as an insult.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought they all had different... They have, like, actual animals that they're based off of. Like, I remember one of them being a frog, I think.
I don't think so.
It was just like, I don't know. It might be, like, a subtle thing.
Although he might have some kind of monkey fighting spirit, like, based on that flashback
Yeah.
we saw.
I mean, she probably calls him Monkey because, wait, what's his name again?
Sanagayama?
Sun Wukong?
Is that his first or last name?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it kind of does.
I can never tell.
I know Ira Gamagori, Nonon Chikuzade.
Huh.
I only know Sanagayama was one of his names. And the technology
Uzu
guy...
Sanagayama.
Yeah, so Sanagayama was his
Okay.
last name then, I guess.
I was gonna say, if, like, his first name is Goku or something, then that would explain the monkey comment, because it's a really common name, but also, like, a Japanese myth where it has something to do with monkeys. I don't remember the actual story.
Yeah,
He was, like, raised by monkeys or something.
that makes sense. Ryuka used Double Team. And it wasn't
That-
very effective.
That quick run he did was weird.
More swords.
Not even swords, like what are those? And, like,
They're just poles.
yeah,
They're like practice swords. Like, kendo is
Yeah.
a type of sword thing and
fingers.
stuff.
Did he actually have sword fingers?
Yeah, pretty much. Man, it sucks when your mech's fingers aren't good enough to take stuff out of your mech's eyes.
Oh yeah, like, I'm pretty sure he did that, like, he had to get a whole new uniform.
He was the last person to join Satsuki, but he was the first one to get defeated, I guess.
True.
That convenient dick blockage.
Come on, Mako.
Is he Mako there?
Oh my god, I forgot that Gamagori
Yeah.
had a whip. Oh. Mmm. Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's his entire deal. Gamagori's all about whips. He's like the BDSM dude.
He is! His 3-star uniform has, he has to self-flagellate, and
Yeah.
he has a ball gag, and
Yeah, he just hurts himself.
She's talking to her clothes like a bag lady again. Oh, it's fine. Leave her alone.
Mako's real round.
Like a bag lady?
I didn't get that either. Like, I couldn't hear.
I don't know what that refers to.
I don't know.
I don't know.
This confused me the first time around. He has him sew his eyes shut, but I thought that, like, he had actually gotten rid of his eyes. I didn't realize that he still has them technically. They're just kind of closed forcefully. What a big toothbrush.
Why does Guts wear a hoodie?
Because it's
I don't know.
adorable.
To make you feel less bad about beating the shit out of him when he pervs on Ryoko.
Do they make dog-shaped hoodies?
Yes, they do, actually. They make lots of clothes for dogs.
Yeah. You can dress your dog like a lobster.
Where is this? Like, where's their grass?
It's like the front
anywhere.
of the school, right? Maybe since she, like...
Wherever the gardening club is.
yeah, they're kind of out of commission, so they can't mow the lawn anymore.
Yeah, I don't know where this is in relation to anything else. It's confusing.
It's in the front of the school. It's just like an arena placed in there.
Ah.
I won't be able to beat Matoy unless you take away my sight!
That's extreme for, like,
Oh, yeah.
high school kids.
I mean, but at the same time, it is high school kids making it, like, that kind of
True.
I mean, I like it.
make rash decisions. Also, that's such a decision to make. Like, I relied too much on my advantage, so get rid of my advantage.
Well, I mean, it's not an advantage when you can easily be, like, stopped with it. Like, it was an advantage in all other situations, but she found the weakness in it.
Maybe it's like when someone's blind, their other senses get better, but like he had so much in one sense that he sewed his eyes shut, and now he can feel even more. I don't know.
Now his Goku uniform takes the place of his eyes, his nose, and his ears.
Yeah, Satsuki's out here giving the explanation anyway.
The reason my suspension of disbelief is okay with that is because it's Goku uniforms, which is basically
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Because Satsuki did say, like, it's his Goku uniforms making it.
The way she landed.
Yeah.
That's a good trick.
I like that she tries out, like, different things. Like,
Oh yeah, I like this.
Your Goku uniform overheated, that's what!
He's too fast for the uniform.
I swapped out the life fibers in your Goku uniform and restitched it. It should be able to keep up with you now.
And then it couldn't keep up with him multiple times.
It looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that the first time we watched this.
I mean, none of the Ninja Turtles have green eye bands, I don't think.
He's the 5th Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Monkey.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, he said it. The heat would burn his tongue because all his senses are like in overdrive now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But also, like, I mean, it would feel twice as hot, but it'd also taste twice as good.
True.
Or twice as bad if he doesn't like tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. You kind of have to like tea for that.
Or if it was just bad tea. Yeah.
Yes, so that was episode 6. Don't toy me on a whim. Or don't toy with me on a whim, perhaps, if I typed that title wrong.
I like Sonagama.
Which,
cool.
yeah, in this episode...
Yeah, because I think this is...
It's less... Maybe they don't do it as much in this one, but I definitely, like, in different episodes of the dub, like, when they say Sonagama's name, they put the emphasis on the gay part, Sonagama, which is, like, I don't know if it's a more English way to say it, but it's definitely a less Japanese way to pronounce it.
Yeah, so I think this is the first fight we see with one of the Elite Four.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the first Elite Four member.
And he gets his ass beat. And then takes away his eyesight, and then...
Then he beats the ass.
Yeah, I did kind of remember this wrong. Like, I remembered him getting beat twice, which it makes more sense that he didn't. Like, the second time, he was so good, he didn't win.
Yeah. His movements were so good, his Goku uniform couldn't keep up with him.
It's like if you're like if you put all your stats into like dexterity and strength, but then like you swing your sword and the sword breaks.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was gonna say it's like someone is so good at, I don't know, running or something.
Their shoes
like,
just fall apart.
They're so good that their clothes unravel.
Yeah, it would be shoe. Like that's realistic. Like in running, if you're so good at running, then your shoes like would get holes in them.
Yeah.
Like Sonic.
But like it's like his entire outfit.
Wasn't that something in The Incredibles, like with their new, not uniforms, but their new things in The Incredibles, like Dashes was made to be friction resistant so that it wouldn't wear out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they should have Ed mode working on clothes.
Why do they not have Edma mode making their...
I don't know, because that sewing guy is prettier.
Yeah, but Edma mode,
is true.
he is pretty, but...
I mean, they'd make a good team.
They would. I would like to see what she could do with life fibers.
Well, I don't think she would approve of all the cape-like long coats.
True, but also we're talking about magic fabric.
Well, I mean, the cape part kind of disappeared. Like, one thing, especially with, like, Sonagama is, like... I guess I have to take a closer look at some of the other, like, uniforms, because, like, they don't look... I mean, at least with Sonagama's, the regular uniform doesn't look anything like its powered-up form. Like, it just looked like he's just in a complete... He just looks like he just walked into a mech or something.
Yeah.
I want to say he's the worst offender of that.
Maybe.
Because, like, the other three...
No, like,
but then again, Gamagori...
And the other, like... And they're really, really powered up forms. Yeah, the Elite Force Goku uniforms, they get very different from their regular uniform look. Like, I mean, Nonon's like turned into like
Nanon just has
like a big like speaker thing that can fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
and then Gamagori
still...
gets like a like torture coffin.
Yeah.
And then
technology keyboard guy like
he goes crazy.
Is the most skin tight when it's like powered up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his is great. Just keyboards everywhere. Oh god.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that it does make sense at least that like I mean Ryuko wasn't defeated in this episode not because she beat him but because he like kind of forfeited in a way, but I mean in a way that makes him like still strong, like in Sasuke's eyes, because this is
Yeah.
most noticeable after the Naturals election fight that happens soon. I think we're going to be seeing some of that in the next episodes that we'll rewatch. Like the Elite Four totally lose that, but then they just, I mean, but because the rules she set up, they should have been like, they should be no stars then, like from then on. But she just brings them back in, makes them 3 stars again.
Yep.
Well, they are the Elite Four.
I mean, contradiction is truth, you know. So, like, and all.
This is a dictatorship, not a democracy.
If you're not ready to handle X, then you shouldn't be going to this school.
I'm still kind of freaked out by this Sakura with actual lips.
I don't think you said that on recording the first time.
What? No, I didn't. For the listeners, there's an ad on my screen that says it's impossible to last 5 minutes playing this game, and it has Sakura from Naruto, and they gave her lipstick to... She actually has lips instead of just the anime mouth, and it's really freaky.
Yeah, they kind of save lips for, like, character differentiation in anime. Like, if they're trying to make someone look real sexy, give them lips.
Honestly, it's reminding me of this one kid I know who does not do lipstick well.
I would love to go to Japan and find out I'm the only person with lips.
Iori is one of the characters from this show who doesn't get explored much. Like, I don't think they ever got an episode like about him.
Oh yeah.
Who? Which one?
Iori, the sewing guy, like the guy who makes the uniforms.
Oh yeah, because he's not part of the Elite Four, but he is like.
Wasn't he the OVA villain? He was the one that came back with the shadow copies. Everyone, right?
No, he's not.
He is very close to Satsuki in that, like, I mean, he's the one who designs the uniforms and stuff. So, like, he's a pretty important character, but I guess he becomes more important later on, I think, because.
I mean, he contributes to all the important stuff, but I mean, he's not a fighter, so like, we don't really see him.
Yeah. I mean, he's a support class, you know.
I had no idea that he was a dude.
Yeah.
Until I saw the dub.
Yeah, no, for a while.
I do remember being surprised when I found it. I did notice while I was watching the sub, but it took a few episodes, especially because he's not very prominent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was interesting, but all right. I mean, there have been dudes with crazier hair before.
Yeah.
I mean, his hair
like
was
Cold
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, when Ryuko cut up pieces of senkets, and there were like little cloth pieces that she put all in the like eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
It looked like, it reminded me of tortilla chips.
Yeah, I would have said that, but I thought it would have just sounded weird. But yeah, they do look like chips.
So I'm pretty sure I actually have seen tortilla chips that are that color.
Oh yeah. They have like tortilla chips that they dye different colors.
They're, like,
and like
really healthy,
like red
black
and
tortilla chips.
Green and yellow and stuff. You know.
Yeah. There's blue corn. There's also actually blue corn that you can make cornmeal out of to make the tortilla chips, and it's blue.
Yeah. Oh, Satsuki and Sanagama, they like have a sword fight, right? Like that does happen, and
yeah, when they were like kids in middle school.
Well, yeah, but later too, they do it to like prove who is the best. Wasn't that what they were going to do in one of the OVAs?
I guess.
That was happening like in the beginning of the OVA episode, and then like it never really had a conclusion.
Yeah, I don't think they ever said who was the best, but I think it was Sanagama. Like Satsuki said it herself. She he would have beaten me or something like that.
What did she say that? What was the context?
I don't know. I might be remembering wrong. I just
not in this
remember
episode,
they not in this episode, obviously. Like at the end of the series, because he was one of the more effective people when they were all fighting against the whole life fiber invasion people, because he still had his suit.
Yeah, if it was from the OVA episode, what you're thinking, then yeah, Satsuki was like in that episode she was was wrestling with herself, in that
she was like out of it.
She doesn't like the methods that she's been using to like get where she was, and so that's why she was saying like she's not honorable or something. And that's why
she actually felt bad about herself.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, so is that all I have to say about this one then?
Sounds.
Yeah, I think so. It was fun.
Yeah. So
I really like Sanagama's theme. Other
The
than,
Sonic
like,
Games theme is the best. Like, I mean,
the best background one, I guess.
it's not the best song from the show, but it's
Yeah.
the best, like, just sort of background music kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like, barring Blumenkrantz, which also showed up in this episode.
Yes, it did.
Raggio's first
Blumenkrantz
appearance.
is my favorite.
It's everyone's favorite.
Yeah, I mean, that one just blows everything else out of the water.
Very iconic, yeah.
Especially the way they introduced it. Like, oof.
And I say, like, that even though Blumenkrantz is a background music thing, it's also more of just a song. Like, it has lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas Sonic Gamma's theme is more just for accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people do listen to just soundtrack songs with no lyrics, but also they're crazy, so.
Aww.
I've done that. Like,
Yeah.
I download the soundtracks because I like them.
I joke because I can't listen to anything without lyrics.
Yeah.
Huh.
I used to listen to mostly stuff without lyrics, and
For a while, I had a hard time listening to things with lyrics. They're just really distracting.
Yeah, me too. Like, I remember used to, like, I told people I prefer songs without lyrics, or at least without English lyrics, but then that changed. Like, I switched over.
mostly because there are a lot of good songs that have bad lyrics, but then I found some good songs with good lyrics. Also, there are, like, good songs with lyrics that aren't in English, so you can just kind of, like, listen to the, voice without really having to worry about.
Yeah. And then they can get stuck in your head forever because you can never actually get them out until another song comes along because you can't get the lyrics right in your head because they're in another language, so it's just kind of stuck there forever.
And that's when you look up lyrics and translation.
And then it's a lot weirder than you thought it was.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know, but it never, like, when I look at foreign lyrics and and their translations, it never sounds right. I mean, because, like, it's not written in the original language, so it doesn't really.
True.
It doesn't have the same, like, flow or, like, of course it doesn't rhyme most of the time, but.
Yeah, it is an interesting thing about Kill la Kill that, like, it has multiple, like, several of the songs in the soundtrack have, like, lyrics that are, like, in English. I mean, most of them are in English, and then there's Blumenkrantz, which is German. Like, I think, like, the only songs with Japanese lyrics from the show are, like, the opening and ending themes.
Interesting.
Cool. Yeah. Blumenkrantz, best song. Hard to talk about the other songs in the anime without just straight up saying, like, by the way, we're ignoring Blumenkrantz because it's leagues above, like, everything else because it's great.